right, so we're going to look at how we can start a new service for Sunday. I just opened up ProPresenter here, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna take out the old songs and put in the new songs for this week. So once we have this open, it's gonna bring us up to this screen here, and these are our different playlists. So we want to make sure we're on Sunday, and what we can do is we can come down here and click on our songs. So the first call to worship we had here, we're going to take it out, and we'll just go ahead and take out all the songs that we had, and then we'll go back and add what we need for this week. So the first thing we'll do is we'll look up here at song 1. We'll click it, and we'll click unlink, so it takes that song out, and now it moves us down a little bit. We got song 2. We'll click it right here, click unlink, and we'll do that for the next songs we have. Unlink, and song 4 was already unlinked. We took it out, and we had an extra song right here, Be Strong in the Lord, so we don't need that. So we'll come right over here back to the side, click on that, Be Strong in the Lord, and we'll right click and we'll hit delete. So now we have song 1, 2, 3, and 4, and we still have our invitation. So we'll come down here and we'll go back to song 5, click that and unlink. So now all of our songs are unlinked for Sunday morning, and now what we have to do is add them back. So we'll click on song 1, takes us back up here to the top, and what we're going to do is we're going to look at our songs for this week and add them in. So we see song 1 here at the top. We're going to go over to search, this little magnifying glass, and click search, and that's going to bring up our search menu. So the first song we see here is Nothing But the Blood. There's a couple different ways you can look this up. So the first way is it's number 135. So we're just going to type in 135, and that brings up Nothing But the Blood. If that doesn't work, you can type in Nothing But the Blood, and it'll come up right there. And then if it's still doesn't come up, what we can do is we can search Song Select. So Song Select is this middle icon. We can click it. Now it says Song Select, and we'll type in Nothing But the Blood and enter. Okay, so we have a few different options here. It's best to, if you're going to do it this way, to look at who wrote it in the hymnal. It'll normally give you the name of the author, and you'll find the name of the author. And once you find the name, you can look at it from here, and you can, once you determine that's it, you can import it and link it. And so since we already have it, we are going to just go back here and type in 135, Nothing But the Blood, and link. And so now it's linked to song 1. And what we want to do now is check the arrangement. So that's what these 3 dots right here are. It's the arrangement. We're going to click that. And so it shows our master arrangement is right here, but we want to do verses 1, 2, and 4. So we click that drop down and verses 1, 2, and 4, and it comes up right here. Now, if it's like this and the arrangement's not in here like you like it, or how we're going to sing it, what you're going to do is start a new arrangement, and you can label it whatever you want, 1, 2, 3. I normally do this for the verses and click OK. And so now we have the opportunity to set this arrangement how we want. So we've got verse 1, we've got the chorus, we've got verse 2. Well, we need to add a chorus here. So we're going to click this chorus on the top line, and we're just going to drag it down. So now we have chorus. and then we're going to drag this again down again because we need it between verse 3. And we're not going to sing verse 4, so we're just going to exit that out. So now we have verses 1, 2, and 3 saved in arrangements, and we can just click the arrangement, drop it down, and that keeps it where it's at. All right, so we're going to move down to song 2. Song 2, we have The Old Rugged Cross, and that's 141. So under ProPresenter, we're going to type in 141. If it's not there, you can just type in The Old Rugged Cross, or you can look it up in Song Select. We've already got it in here, so we're going to link that. Then we're going to check our arrangement again. We notice the choruses aren't in there like we need it. And we've got a couple different ways. We have all the verses, when we have verses 1, 2, and 4. We'll just do 1, 2, and 4 this week. So we've got that. And we'll click arrangement just to get that out of the way. And we'll go down to song number 3, which is Let Us Break Bread, number 366. We're going to link that. And we're going to check our arrangement again. This one looks okay. No other arrangements, and so that one's good. All the choruses are in there. Sometimes whenever you add a song from Song Select, it'll give you the verses, but it'll only give you one chorus. And so you'll have to make a new arrangement and put the chorus in place where you want it by dropping it like we did before, dropping it in place. And then let's do song 4. The blood will never lose its power, and that's 133 hymnal. We're going to link it. Okay, got those in there. Now we're at the scripture. So what we're going to do is we're going to change the scripture here. 1 Corinthians, that's last week. So we're going to right click. And we're going to go up here to where it says quick edit. We're going to quick edit this. And so I can highlight it. And then I can just start typing in Mark 3, verse 14 through 21. Whatever the scripture might be for that week. And then we're going to exit out. Now the scripture's changed. And then we have the invitation hymn. And we're going to search again over here on the side, the magnifying glass, and we're going to search for Here at Your Table, Lord, number 368. Here at Your Table, Lord, pops up. We're going to link that here. Okay, so now we've got all of our songs. And so what we're wanting to do is we might not want to use the same media as we did the last week. So on each of the slides that have media on it, a background image, if we want to change that, what we're going to do is we're going to right click the image, and then we're going to go to remove action behavior. This is Autumn Journey 10. We want to remove that. That's our image. We'll remove that. Go up here. Do the same thing here. Remove actions. Sometimes it's if there's multiple actions in there, we'll have to just hover over remove actions and go over. We want to leave our logo and our look, and we just want to remove the image. So remove Autumn Journey, and go up here, and we'll remove the same way. Remove actions, Autumn Journey. Okay. And now we want to add a new image. So we'll go up here to the top and hit media. And we have different selections here. When this pops up, we have motion backgrounds, stained glass, still backgrounds, events, holidays, fall, different winter. Let's say we want to add a holiday background. Say it's Father's Day or Mother's Day, and we like we'll do Thanksgiving. So we want to do a Thanksgiving background. We're going to click and hold, and just drag it over and place it in the first window. And so now when we click on the slide, you can see over here it comes up with the background. And so as we're going through the service, we're going to do the welcome, the background changes. And so when we click the next song, we don't have a background anymore. So we're going to add that again. So anytime the image changes, you'll want to add back the background, or else it'll be a black screen. But until then, we can just leave it up there because we don't have any more images. We're going to leave it up throughout the service, and we don't have to add it again. And so we'll click media, drops down that media bin, and puts that away so it's not in our way. And the last thing we want to do is make sure our actions are where they need to be. So this makes sure everything on our live stream and our words are all where they need to be, and that's done with this macro tab over here on the right. And what you want to do is, if you import a song and these macro tabs are not in here, I'll remove them just to show you. We'll remove actions and remove normal look. So now it's just the background image. Sometimes when you import a song, they're not going to show up. So we need to add them to make sure they're going to show up for Sunday. So we'll go over here to the right. We'll click and hold normal look. We always want to use normal look when we're doing our normal service. If there's a video during the service or special music where they want the words on the back monitor but not the front monitor, you would do special music. If we're playing a video, you just have to click video once you start the video up, and that way it'll work with our online. But any other time we'll use normal look, and we'll also add our logo in here to make sure it comes up. And I try, and anytime we switch, I always normally add it again on this second song. It's already added here. And see, this song doesn't have them, and that's okay because it's going to maintain that look until you tell it to change. Just like we have a different look for scripture. This normally stays the same. You don't ever have to really worry about it. So it changes our look, and so I normally add it to this song to make sure that it's, whenever we click on it, it goes back to the way it was. But I also have it here in case someone misses the screen. When they do click the next song, it will come up. And that is pretty much it when it comes to our setting up of slides for Sunday morning. And if you can do this, you will pretty much be set. Nothing else should change unless you want to add pictures here. You can just delete, just like we would the background on the songs we put in. You just remove, or you just delete this. You go down here, right click and delete. We'll delete that. And if you want to add something in, you click after you're clicking the media bin and finding your image, click on whatever announcements you want and drag it in, hold and drag in place, let it go, and now it's added to the announcement loop. So same goes with videos. If you need to add a video, if we're doing Dixie Jackson or anything, we need to add a video to the program. You'll just find your video, click, hold, and drag, and you'll bring it to the left of the screen. And we want to add this to Mission Moment, so we'll drop it under Mission Moment, and now you see the video. And like I said with videos, whenever you're in service, what you want to do when you play the video, you'll click the video. I'll pause it.
We live in a Christian.
You click the video, and as soon as you click it, you'll want to come down here and click the video macro, and that'll change your video for the live stream to show it. And when the video's done, that's why you want to have your macros on the song ready to go. So whenever the video's over, you can click the next slide, and it changes it back to how it was before. And you don't have to worry about changing it back. It'll show up, and everything will go back to how it was. But you will have to click video in order to play it on the live stream for the online audience to see. Other than that, I think it's it. So thank y'all for letting me walk through this with y'all.